No, Jacob, that was my lock too. I Big J's been throwing the pack out there. He's feeling confident against them Commanders. And again, just give me a minute here, folks. I just have to wait for that to get updated, so shouldn't take too long. Actually, I can go ahead and print this out now, can I? Yes, I can, so I can see who got what while I'm ripping it. I think it's going to be a good game too. Packers look good. Packers look better than they look better than last year. So we'll just find out. Not that they were bad last year, just they look pretty solid. I think the addition that they made on defense is going to be a factor. It already has been. So we'll see. They certainly had my offensive line confused. My interior offensive line was very confused. And I don't know if that was our design and their design, or who knows exactly what it was, but I could tell they were confused. Yes, I could. All right, let's see if this is updated yet. It is, so give me 1 second here. We're putting the exact same break into the shop, folks. So if you missed out on one of your teams here, they're about to go back in there. So this will be your chance. And I think maybe there'll be more than a couple people trying to get a couple of teams here. So let me just update this. That looks good. And it is pinned at the bottom of your screen. Let me grab this sheet and we'll get some ripping in. All right, all right, all right. How about a little early morning ripping? What you say, what you say? Good luck, everybody. I'm going to take this down. I'm going to put this up. If you need to take a screenshot of that for any reason, please feel free to for your records. If not, you can always go over to the tube. All replays are always over there forever and always, okay? Good luck. It's Rip Time Part 1 this morning. Same break, pinned at the bottom. And midnight's out of a fresh case. So this will just be the first box. The very first box. We're definitely ending in midnight. It's been a minute. So we'll do Origins, we'll do Obsidian, and we'll start with Select, and we'll save that Phoenix Mega for right before that. All right, good luck, everybody. Hey, Aries. I can fix that, I think. To a certain degree. I want it to kind of be right there. I don't want it to keep going, though. Hang on. What if I do that? I wonder if that works. It does not. Yep, it keeps going up. It won't stop, man. Look at it. Look. Good enough. We're going to roll with it. Good luck, everybody. And the break that's pinned at the bottom is the same one we're doing right now, okay? Same one we're doing right now. Midnight's back. All right, we got all our packs. Empty box. Come on, Select. Be good to us this morning. Why don't you? Why don't you? It's all your fault, Aries. It's all your fault. And good morning. It's good to see you. Sam Darnold. There's old Tip Ryman. Justin Fields for the Steelers. We'll take that. Keon Coleman for the Bills. Roma Dunzi on the turbocharged. CJ Mosley and a Trey Benson, who had a decent game the other day. Aries, I know that feeling. I've had that feeling before. I don't like that top loader. Well, Keon Coleman to get us started for the Bills. We'll take that. We'll take that, Doc. Let's get it, Inspire. Let's get it. Kyer Elam. Fashanu for the Jets. A J.J. McCarthy base we'll take. Not too bad. Tip Ryman on the die cut. Brees Hall for the Jets. He had a great game last week. Aaron Rodgers and Caleb Williams base. Well, that's not bad. We got a base JJ and a base Caleb. I'm not going to be mad at that. That's a decent start. Let me take care of old Mr. Ryman here. Bobblehead, good morning. Good morning. And you do get all cards, people. Just know that. I don't top load every little base rookie or whatever, but it will be in due time. Okay? Marquise Brown, Dak Prescott, DeMarcus Lawrence for the Cowboys, Boomer Esiason for the Jets on the Gibby. That's pretty cool on the green. Little color match action. There we go, Fred. How about a little Bo Nix to start the morning? Yes, Bobblehead, there will be. Yes, there will be. We're doing football to begin with, but we're definitely gonna do some baseball. It's too much. It was too good. Hey, Dreamy. Same exact break is pinned at the bottom. Same one. Tariq Woolen. Drew Bledsoe and J.C. Latham. Kyle Hamilton for the Ravens. There's a nice J.J. for you, Dreamy. There you go. We take those. Braylon Allen on the future and a Bo Nix base. It's been good mega. We got the good base rookies too. That's your second J.J. You got a base one and now you got a that was a premier level. That's definitely a we take those. Very nice. Don't do that, Bo. Don't do that, Bo. Don't be like that, man. I was breaking the night that the Bears and the Vikings were playing, and man, people were going off on JJ. They were like, sell. Oh, he's bad. He's terrible. And then the second half happened. Josh Allen, Brian Thomas Jr. on the base rookie. Ooh, how about a Patty Mahomes die cut? We take those. Going to Rob. Cooper Rush, Dak Prescott on the turbocharged, Jared Goff, and a Deion Dawkins. Yes, we take Patty Mahomes die cuts around here. Yes, we do. Come on, Mega. You've been very good to us. Don't stop now. Cam Little, Antonio Gibson, a Jameis Winston for the Browns, Roquan Smith for the Ravens, Lamb Jack on the numbers, Quinion for the Eagles. Is that numbered? That looks nasty. Out of 249, that's sick. And Joshua Carty, that's nice. He's a good player. He was one Dak Prescott away from a touchdown last week. Take that, Eagles. All right, great start. Thanks, Select. Appreciate you. But we must move onward. We ain't done yet. No, we ain't done yet. And my question of the morning for anybody that's just getting in here, and I know most of you have answered it already, but there's some new folks in here. Do you have any locks this week? Who do you think is a lock to get a W in the NFL? Empty box. And if you've already answered it, go ahead. I don't care. You can answer it again. It's fine. You can even change your answer. I'm not keeping tally. PG says Commanders over the Packers. I see you, bro. Kyle Hamilton, Olakun, Wagner, Hendrickson, Franklin. Oh, we got a contours here. Spencer Rattler, and that is numbered. That's going to the Saints. That's BF, and that's out of 80. 10 out of 80. Nice hit there, bro. And Tyreek Stevenson is out of 40 for the Bears. I see you, Whitney. Good morning. Packers over Manders, Alex says. Glitched Rip says the G-Men. Ooh, that's mighty bold. I'm kind of looking forward to that game, to be honest. Philly over KC. The Bengals. I see you, CB. Aries Steelers, of course. Lions over Bears. Oh, boy. We had some Bears fans in here saying that yesterday. Little disgruntled going in there. I don't know. I think he wears 18, doesn't he? JR? I'm not positive. I don't know Spencer Rattler that well. It could be 10, but I think it's 18. Uh, Thompson, Mosley, Jordan Love, Derek Carr, Patty Mahomes. Even the base cards look good in this. Trey Tucker and a Michael Pittman Jr. out of 180 for the Colts. Ain't too bad. Colts over Broncos. Well, well, well. How about that? Hang on, they're stuck. They stuck. Oh, really, Jonathan? A.J. Brown, Austin Eckler, Brissett, McCaffrey, Michael Pittman Jr., Romeo Dobbs, and we got a Seahawk back here, DJ James out of 88 for the Seahawks. What up, DJ? Jonathan, I've always said this. When he was on the Bears, every time the Lions ever played him, he looked fine to me. I didn't see, he looked fine to me. Jonathan Taylor, DeMarcus Lawrence, Kyle Duggar, Tyler Lockett, Logan Wilson, Latu on the rookie rising. That is not numbered. And a Jalen McMillan that is numbered for the Bucs, and that is out of 180. We'll take it, Carolyn. We'll take it. See what I mean? Like, there's just numbered cards galore. You can get golds out of this. Hopefully, maybe there's a little case hit chilling. You never know. Evan Ingram, Bobby Okereke, Jalen Hurts, Christian Watson, Quincy Williams, Hufanga, and our base rookie is a Terrion Arnold for the Detroit Lions. That's my boy. Hope he gets a little bit better. That was not a good week for him. He got burned up and then said, oh, I'm hurt. Come on, Terrion. Come on, bruh. He's evasive, Dreamy. If he's evasive, he's not always chilling. DK Metcalf, Anthony Richardson, Isaiah Pacheco, Kirk, Sweat, Diggs, and a Geno Stone for the Bengals out of 88. All right, that's the end of the retail. Let's do this Obsidian. Now, most of the time there's an auto in these. Not every time, but most of the time. We're going to find out anyways because we're going to open it. Same break is pinned at the bottom, folks. Same exact break is pinned at the bottom. Let's just see here. Empty box. Good luck. Kirk Cousins. Max Crosby for the Raiders. Josh Allen we take for the Bills. Oh, Kirk made an appearance. Kirk Cousins, I believe that is out of 24. It is. Kirk Cousins, 12 out of 24 for the Falcons. And our last card, ooh. How about a J.J. McCarthy on the Atomic Initials? That's nice. Got you another nice little J.J. there, bro. Take those. So no auto this time, but that's a nice card. That's a nice card. Look at that. Yep, that's what we take those. Old Kirk, good morning, Deshef. And I know you guys are probably sick of me saying this, but I'm honest. So these base cards, you want to keep these, even the oddball ones, your Max Crosby and the other guy, the other people, because there's people that collect sets, and 10, 15 years down the road when they're trying to collect this set, you're going to have that base card they can't find. So just keep that in mind. The way everything's set up online and everything nowadays, it's just a good idea. So don't get rid of these base cards. They're a little bit different than other base cards, okay? Little Max Crosby, we'll put him up there too. And I'll go ahead and take care of this Kirk while I'm at it. All right, we're moving on to Origins now. It's Origins time. Ryan, you do. Yes, you do, and you kind of need him in this box right here because Topps ain't too kind to him sometimes. So here we go. All right, here we go. Empty box. Good luck. We've got Xavier Worthy. Mason Graham for the Browns on the RPA. There you go, Brownies. They were the first team off the board this morning. Clips got them. Ooh, that's sick. On the hometown inscriptions for the Bears, going to G0 on his birthday. 25 out of 99. Colston Loveland. What is that? Gooding, Idaho is what I'm seeing. Gooding, Idaho is the inscription on that. Nice hit, bro. Happy birthday. We've got Daniil Hunter for the Texans on the patch out of 199. Jamaica. All right. This guy's nasty. Go look at his stats for his as early as he's been in the league. Graham Mertz for the Texans is out of 225. DJ Moore, got you another bear here, bro, out of 50. And our base rookie is a Egbuka. That was an excellent box. No Jags for you, brother. I'm sorry. There's a chance there you might get something in tops, but man, it goes way down with the Jags for some reason. Don't have a whole lot to get after in that. DJ Moore. Mr. Mertz. Very nice little auto here, bro. I like it. That's a nice card. 2 minutes to midnight. That's right, Gil. You tell them all. Spread the word. And let me take care of this too. Yes, same break is pinned at the bottom that we're doing right now. That midnight is out of a fresh case, so that's the first box we're opening here in about 2 seconds. After I take care of Mr. Mason Graham real quick. All right. Good luck. If you haven't seen these cards, get ready. They're nice. They're real nice. I don't know who's on the cards. We'll find out here momentarily. But what I do know is that the cards are very, very nice looking. I see you, DMV. You better put it out in the air now. Speak now or forever hold your peace. This is the last box of the break. Empty box. See if I'm gonna take a little sneak peek here, see if maybe we got an RPA. I don't think so. All right. Look at this. Even that card's nice. First card is Donnie Mack for the Eagles. Oh, we did get an RPA. For the G-Men, what an RPA out of 99. How about a little Malik Neighbors, player worn patch and all? Man, these cards are nice. I missed them. I'm glad they're back. It's going to Doc. Nice hit there, Doc. Let's do this. We got a legend. Looks like a Gill-type legend. Steve Grogan out of 99 for the Pats. And that is Rob G. Behind that, it's another G-Men. G-Men eating in this box. Tyler Nubin on the auto for the G-Men. Well now, Doc. Ooh, that's nice. Archie Manning and Drew Brees out of 99 on the Constellations. Just look at these cards. Look at that. I like you. Another Saint. Jalen Ford out of 149 for the Saints. And our last card is Sweetness on a certain person's birthday. Star-studded out of 50 gold, Walter Payton. Now that is how you start your day out. Happy birthday. That's very nice. Nice hit there. Let me take care of all these. Sorry for anybody that didn't get a piece, but know that we'll always send a little something, no matter what. If you didn't get anything, there'll be a little something in there. Let me take care of all these, and I'll do a recap, and I'll see who's off the board in the next one. Nick, what's going on, bro? Good to see you. And we got an RPA out of that one. I like it. I like it. Malik. Mr. Grogan. And last but not least, a little Donnie Mac action. I'll go ahead and take care of him too. Why not? Why not? I say why not? All right. Recap. Some good cards in that first break. That's if I do say so myself. And I'll get the next break up there as soon as I go through all of these real quick. Okay. 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 Thanks, Dreamy. Appreciate you hopping in. Got you a couple. Old Jaden didn't show up, but sometimes he does that. DJ Moore, Egbuka for the Bucks, Max Crosby, and Josh Allen. Tyrion Arnold, Jalen McMillan, Michael Pittman Jr., Tyreek Stevenson for the Bears, Quinyon Mitchell, and that was actually pretty low numbered out of 249 for the Eagles. J.J. McCarthy, Keon Coleman, Spencer Rattler was out of 80 on the contours. Patty Mahomes die cut, Bo Nix select certified, Daniil Hunter out of 199, Jalen Ford was out of 149, Tyler Nubin auto for the G-Men. Steve Grogan was out of 99, 95 out of 99 for the Pats. Constellations, Archie Manning and Drew Brees was also out of 99. Star-studded Walter Payton out of 50. Look at that beautiful card. Mason Graham on the RPA for the Browns. Atomic Initials, J.J. McCarthy. Very nice. Malik Neighbors RPA for the G-Men out of 99. And the Hometown Inscriptions, Colston Loveland on for the Bears out of 99. It's a good start. I like that start. Let's do it again. Screenshot of that if you need it for your records. If not, you can always go over to the YouTube and see everything over there forever and always. Good luck, everybody. I'm taking down the overlay, and we're going to see what this one's got in store for us. Good luck. All right, we'll do it the same exact way we did last time. We're going to end with Midnight. A little this, a little that, a little this, and we'll start with the Select Mega and see if it treats us anywhere near as nice as the first one did. Okay. All right, good luck, everybody. Oh, that just fell apart. All right. We got all our packs, empty box, and good luck. And anybody that may be new here, you do get all cards. I don't top load every little base rookie and all that stuff, but they will be in due time, okay? Good luck. We've got Travis Kelce, Quinyon Mitchell, Mr. Sandstrel for the Commanders, Lambjack for the Ravens will take, Jaden Daniels on the Select Certified, Dallas Goedert, and a Darnell Savage Jr. Not a bad start. Not a bad start. Put Lambjack up there too. That's what I say. Brian Urlacher. Joseph Montana. Drake May on the base rookie. We'll take that. We'll probably will this time. Grover Stewart on the die cut for the Colts. Marshawn Lattimore for the Commanders. I don't think that's numbered. It is not. Ricky Pearsall on the future for the Niners. And a James Cook for the Bills. Same exact break is what's pinned at the bottom. That's what's in the shop right now. No, you didn't, Aries. You just did it just now. You told the TSA agent that I hope I see a Theo today. Yes, you did. Smith. Blake Corum on the base rookie. Ooh, a nice little Roma Dunzi for the Bears. Take that. We'll take that, Doc. DK Metcalf for the Seahawks. Malik Neighbors. Oh, I tried. Trey Hendrickson and Jalen Waddle. Well, then when you get there, make sure and let them know, okay? I want to see what their reaction is when you're going through there. Say, man, I hope I see a Theo today. Or maybe I'll pull one and you can say, guess what? I saw a Theo Johnson today. And then see what their reaction is. Jameis Winston. Caleb Williams on the base rookie. Joseph Alt for the Chargers. Justin Fields for the Steelers. Take that. Christian Watson. Yeah, that's good, Unbreakable. Jalen Waddle and Marshawn Lattimore for the Commanders. Joe Burrow. You got to do it now, Aries. You're doomed. There's nothing you can do. You have to do it. You have to do it. Nope, no falling back asleep. Theo Johnson just showed up. You got to tell the TSA agent what you saw. I saw a Theo Johnson out of Select 2024 today. That's what you say. Mike Sandstrom on the die cut for the Commanders. Will Reichert for the Vikings. A Michael Penix on the Select Certified will take. Zeke Elliott and Calvin Austin III. See, what y'all don't know is Theo shows up when I want him to show up. I have that power. I have that ability. I never told any of you, but it's me. I'm the one that has the power. We've got Earl Campbell. Brett Favre. Good morning, missus. Tyler Guyton. A little Cam Little for the Jags. I'll go ahead and top load that. People like him. Taylor Rapp. Brock Bowers on the future. And a Riley Moss. Same exact break is pinned at the bottom. And Midnight's back. All right, Select. Not too bad. I'm not completely discouraged by that Select box. But let's get on to Phoenix. I see you, Creek. Appreciate you. Useful. I know it's been a minute. Empty box. We've got 6 of them. Let's see what's in these 6 packs. Can we get a gold this morning, please, and thank you? Or a case hit, maybe? I don't know. Geno Smith. Jordan Addison. You do get all cards, by the way. Demario Davis. Levante David. Quay Walker. And Adonai Mitchell on the base, or the rookie rising, not numbered. Ooh. Ooh la la. Out of 88, Caleb Williams for the Bears going to Doc. Doc. Oh, Doc. Doing all right this morning. Let's see if we can continue that. What do you say? Kyle Hamilton. Foye Olakun. Wagner. Jalen Thompson and TJ Watt. Tyreek Stevenson and an Aaron Jones for the Vikings out of 180. I need him to do a little bit better this week. He did okay. I need him to do a little bit better. I need some fantasy points. I lost all 3 of my leagues. I didn't get a W in any of them. No, Aries. All I saw was finally he shows up. That was the last comment I saw. CJ Mosley, Jordan Love, Derek Carr, AJ Brown, Saquon Barkley, Xavier McKinney, and a Deshaun Watson. Is that out of 8? Last on print, 8 out of 8 for the Browns, going to Fred. And let's see here. Austin Eckler, Jacoby Brissett, Christian McCaffrey and Nick Bosa, Travis Kelce. We got a Contours. I don't think it's numbered. It is not, but it is a Lamb Jack. We'll take it. And a Quay Walker to 180. Lamb Jack. I knew that's what you wanted. Fred got up this morning. He got to work. He's on the road. And, you know, he was thinking, man, I sure hope I get a last on print Deshaun Watson today. You know? And then it happened. That's right. Slab it up. Slab it up. Send it in, expedite it to PSA. Pay the extra. Jonathan Taylor, DeMarcus Lawrence and Kyle Duggar, Evan Ingram, Max Crosby, Russell Douglas, and our base rookie is a Luke McCaffrey. Whoa, Luke, watch it there, buddy. Stuck to my finger. Bobby Okereke, Jalen Hurts and Christian Watson, DK Metcalf, Tua Tagovailoa, a Lamb Jack again, and a nice little Jalen Hurts out of 88 for the Eagles. Never hurt nobody at all. No, it didn't. No, it did not. All right, that's the end of the retail. Not too bad. I'm not disgruntled in any way. There's some good cards in that. Now let's see what Obsidian's got in store for us for round 2. Same exact break is pinned at the bottom. I feel like somebody asked. It's the same exact break. So what you're watching right now is what's pinned at the bottom of your screen. And typically these have autos in them. Not every time, but most of the time. Good luck, empty box. And there's other stuff in these. We'll just find out. Also, anybody that's in here, I know a few people asked, we are doing baseball today, so we're definitely going to do some baseball. Fred Taylor on the base rookie for the Jags. Ricky Jackson for the Saints. Daryl Moose Johnston for the Cowboys. For the Cardinals, I think that's out of 24, I think. 23 out of 24 for the Cardinals. And I think I caught a peek of who's behind this. How about a Fire and Ice Jaden Daniels? That's a little bit better than an 8 out of 8 Deshaun Watson, my friend. That's going to Fred, I believe. Yep. Look at that beautiful card. That's a nice card. It did, Gil. It did. All in one foul swoop. Not that there's anything wrong with the Kurt Warner. Don't be bashing Kurt Warner in here, Gil. I'm watching you, mister. It's not. No, it is not, Baldy. Still a good card, though. And remember, keep these base cards. Don't get rid of them. We'll put Fred Taylor up there, too. All right, Origins is next. 2025 edition. And then we're in midnight. Ooh. That's chunky. Extra chunky. Look at this. Hang on, it's chunky. Hang on. Look at that big old chunky chunk. Look at that pack. Holy moly. All right. Probably a booklet. Probably a booklet. Empty box. Goodbye. Good luck, everybody. We're going to find out, Doc. We're going to find out right now. Confirmed. There is a booklet. All right, so let's do this. We know Jalen Royals RPA is here. So let's do this. Let's pull from the back. Kid Reporter! Mason Taylor for the Jets. Jalen Warren out of 149 for the Steelers. Tyreek Hill for the Dolphins out of 225. We'll take it. We'll take it. What is this? Rise to the Hall out of 199. Tony Baselli for the Jags. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Who got him? Oh my God. MG, are you here? MG, are you here? MG, are you here? It finally happened, MG. I'm just going to pull Jalen Royals out of the way. Patrick Mahomes on the auto. And there's a booklet behind him. Jalen Royals for the Chiefs. Congrats, MG. It finally happened. I knew it was going to happen at some point, and it finally happened. And there's a booklet behind it on a Thursday morn. Ooh. Oh, and there's a midnight still sitting over there. All right, I'm going to take my time here because I don't have a sweat card, but I got to take care of this. I got to take care of this Mahomes immediately. I'm not going to touch this card hardly at all, okay? I'm not going to touch this card barely at all. And we're going to see the booklet, so. Oh, look at that nasty booklet. Oh, this is going to be a nasty booklet, too. I'm taking my time here. This is Patrick Mahomes. Auto. That's sick. That is sick. I'm shooketh. Me too. And then check out this booklet after I take care of old Patty here. I'm not even going to touch that here. I'm going to ease it right on down into the bottom of the top loader. Nice hit. Congratulations. Patty Mahomes finally made his appearance this morning. Yeah. And look at this beautiful, beautiful booklet we're about to look at here. It is out of 10. 9 out of 10. Abdul Carter and Michael Strahan on the dual booklet out of 10. Well, well, well. Good morning, everybody. That's sweet. That's sweet. All right. Hang on. I got the top loader for that. Same break as pinned at the bottom, folks. Same exact break. I don't know if the same cards will be in it, but it's the same break. I mean, come on. Come on, man. All right. And, hey, Doc, you're still having a pretty good morning, aren't you? Where are you, Doc? Where are you, Doc? What a beautiful booklet. That's just sick. If Abdul Carter ends up being somebody that's like an all-time Hall of Famer or something, this is going to be a sick, sick card. I see you, Aries. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, Brian. Ooh, stop it. Hush your mouth. All right, let me take care of these. What a box. Holy moly. I said it yesterday morning, by the way. Ooh. Old Tony Baselli's not in great shape down there. We got the Jags. Rob, I'm going to send you the... Hang on, let me grab it. I'm going to send you the box, bro. I'm going to send you the box in the pack, okay? Because he ain't looking too nice down there. couldn't do that. It's not terrible, but he did put an at. You're right. He did, Bobby. That's how he does. That's how Abdul Carter rolls, you know? And there was a Jalen Warren RPA that was just chilling there. It was just... He probably thought it was clever. He probably thought it was clever. He was like, well, I can just do this. All right. We got midnight to go here, folks. And the same exact break is pinned at the bottom right this minute. Or it should be, or I hope it is. Better be. There's a Givey in your upper left-hand corner right now with about 2.5 minutes left on it. I don't know if you saw it or not. If you don't see it up there, you might want to scroll down and come right back because it's there. I'm looking at it. All right. Midnight. Fed, I've been waiting to see that guy. We've opened so much. I've been waiting to see him. I knew it was going to happen. I just didn't know when. And I didn't know if it was going to be Noah. I didn't know if it was going to be Mister. It was going to be one of us. Sneak peek. No RPA this time. We're starting out with a rookie this time. It's Blake Corum for the Rams, and we'll take it. Going to MG. It is. And we might not be done yet. We're not done yet. For the Raiders, going to BF Breaks, how about a gold Brock Bowers auto, 41 out of 50 for the Raiders on a Thursday morning. Nice hit, bro. Look at this. Yeah. Look away, Aries. Look away. Joey Porter on the Stroke of Midnight auto for the Steelers. That's how we take those. That's going to RNG. That's a nice hit. And for the Panthers get a little bit of love. Jatavian Sanders on the Stroke of Midnight auto, and that is Corey. Nice hit, Corey. Little something, something. But we ain't done yet. Nightball Steve Largent for the Seahawks. That is also RNG. Oh, I saw the helmet, but it's Pimp Playa. Sam Hartman out of 149 for the Commanders. And last but not least, John Elway on the gold Nightball out of 50 for the Broncos. John, at the last second, a Bronco appeared. In the final hour, a Bronco appeared. Well, that was fun. Let me take care of all these and we'll do a recap. Is he, Bobby? Is he still on the team? Brock Bowers. It's not numbered. Doesn't really need to be. And let's do a little recap. Patty did some exclusives throughout the product. So you can hit him in other products as well. Here, I'm gonna have to do the booklet last because it's, or no, I don't. We'll just put you right there. Recap time. Same break is pinned at the bottom. Feel free to hop on in there, see if there's anybody you might like. It is J-Rod. He finally appeared. It finally happened. I said it yesterday morning. I said he was going to show up at some point, and then he did, and it was this morning. All right. We've got Steve Largent on the night ball. Sam Hartman was out of 149. Jalen Warren was out of 149. Tyreek Hill was out of 225. Fred Taylor. Kurt Warner was out of 24. Jalen Hurts was out of 88. Yep. Lamb Jack, not numbered. Deshaun Watson was out of 8. Aaron Jones. Cam Little. Roma Dunze. Lamb Jack. Caleb Williams was also out of 88 for the Bears. Michael Penix Jr., Jaden Daniels, Tony Baselli out of 199 for the Jags. Jalen Royals RPA for the Chiefs. Joey Porter auto for the Steelers. That's kind of sick. Jatavian Sanders. That's sick. Blake Corum. John Elway. It is 39 out of 50 gold night ball. Fire and Ice Jaden Daniels for the Commanders. Brock Bowers, 41 out of 50 gold auto out of midnight for the Raiders. A booklet, Michael Strahan and Abdul Carter. That's sick. And that is 9 out of 10. Nice hit, Doc. Nice hit, Doc. And last but not least, Patty Mahomes. Thank you, Mrs. Baseball is pinned at the bottom of your screen. Let me get this back up. Why did that go blank? Yes, baseball is pinned at the bottom of your screen, and it's a good one. All right, good luck, everybody. Ripping time. Again. And if you haven't seen that tier 1 yet, oh boy, do they look good. Empty box. We got all our packs. Good luck, everybody. Security tag. What's that mean? What's that mean? We've got Brock Bowers. Rashad White for the Bucks. Rashad White one more again for the Bucks. Bucky Irving, we'll take that for the Bucks. Good morning, Maddie. Bucky Irving on the select certified. Well. Mike Evans and Riley Moss. Don't you say such things like that, Bobby. You take it back. You take it back. I'm not hearing such things this morning. Actually, I'm muting you for the rest of the day. And good morning. It was just Bucks everywhere. Hey, there was a Brock Bowers base rookie for the Raiders. Hufanga. It's Bucky again. It's the Bucky Mega. No, it's not. Ivan Pace Jr. And looky here. How about a silver die cut of Jaden Daniels to keep this train on a rolling? That's going to DMV. There you go, bro. That's a nice card. Deion Dawkins. Aiden Hutchinson on the future. And Calvin Austin III. We take those, bro. We take those. Very nice. Look at that card. That's a good looking card right there. Come on, Mega. Keep being good to us. Baseball is pinned at the bottom. It's baseball. And then we can look at running this one again after baseball fills, okay? Joe Andreessen. Kamari Lassiter. Tua Tagovailoa Raviolis. Tommy Townsend. Justin Herbert on the turbocharged. Cortland Sutton and a JPJ. James, I was saying it yesterday. I cannot believe 2 breaks in a row. That is the least amount of Yankees I think I've seen. That's just oddball. I stole that from Scotty, Doc. I can't take credit for that one. George Kittle. Cameron Jordan. Jameis Winston, one more again. Kendrick Bourne for the Pats. Bijan for on the numbers, and a Deebo Samuel. It is Scotty's line. I can't take credit for it. It's Scotty's. Scotty's my boy, though. He lets me use it. Josh Jacobs. There's a Bo Nix on the base for the Broncos. Andrew Van Ginkel for the Vikings. Another Andrew Van Ginkel for the Vikings. Lad McConkey on the select certified. Tremaine Edmonds and Brian Branch. You do get all cards if anybody's in here trying to figure out whatever it is. You do get all cards, and I don't top load every single little base rookie, but in due time they will be top loaded, okay? Penei Sewell, David Montgomery, Rome Odunze, Najee Harris, Calvin Austin III for the Steelers, Will Anderson Jr., and a Marvin Harrison Jr. on the base rookie. All right, select. There's some good base rookies in there, but that was probably, well, Jaden, if you'd opened that yourself, you'd been happy with just the cards up there, because Jaden took that one down. Yeah, no kidding, Joe Dirt. You're not wrong. All right, we got all our packs, empty box, and we continue. Oh, that's odd. Geno Smith, Kyler Murray, Gardner Minshew, Raheem Mostert, Trey McBride, Malik Neighbors for the G-Men. That is not numbered, but we'll take it. And a Keelan Robinson that is numbered to 180 for the Jags. All right. All right. All right. Good morning, Jeffrey. Good morning. We've had us quite the morning so far already. This is the 3rd time we've done this break. We're going to give it a little bit of a rest. We're running baseball next. It is pinned at the bottom of your screen. And then we'll look at running it again. But we got to keep it fresh around here, you know. Can't just be like here and here and here like we did it this 3rd time. But there is baseball pinned at the bottom of your screen. Breece Hall, James Conner, DeAndre Swift, Josh Downs, and Kyron Williams. Patrick Queen, and a Geno Stone out of 8 for the Bengals. 2 out of 8. We'll take that, Cincy. We'll take that RNG. A little Geno Stone action out of 8. Good, Sonny Pooh. How are you doing today? That's right, Gil. You know. You already know. Exciting. Derrick Henry, Thielen, Stone, Bryce Young, and Trevor Lawrence. Mike Evans, and a Bobby Okereke out of 180 for the G-Men. Autry, Pitts, Gabriel Davis, Russell Wilson. We got a Contours here. Oh, hang on. We got a Honey Badger first. Adonai Mitchell, that is not numbered. And a James Conner for the Cardinals out of 88. There you go, Cardinals. Good morning, Jacob. I see you. I see you, Jacob. Let's get it, PT. Let's get it. Come on, Phoenix. Show us a little treat. Bradley Chubb, Jamar Chase, Cortland Sutton, Josh Allen, Mark Andrews, Rashad White, and an Eric All Jr. on the base rookie for the Bengals. Nice, Jacob. I'm assuming you got him. Stingley Jr., Aaron Jones and Jordan Addison, Demario Davis, Scary Terry, Myles Garrett, and a Jared Verse out of 180 for the Rams. We did get an out of 8 out of that, so I'm not going to be too disappointed. We did get an out of 8. But that's the end of retail. It's time to move on to bigger and better things here, like Obsidian International Edition. Again, most of the times these have autos in them. The last 2 boxes did not. So maybe this one will. I don't know. I don't know. Appreciate your heat check. All right, empty box. Jalen Thompson, A.J. Brown for the Eagles, Keenan Allen for the Bears. We've got Mike Allstott for the Bucks. Bucks are doing all right. And let's see here. Mike Allstott's not numbered, by the way. Brock Purdy, Christian McCaffrey, and George Kittle for the Niners. It's not numbered, but it's nice. Nucleus. San Fran, we take those. That's going to PT. There you go, PT. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. Oh, that ain't bad. We'll put old Brock right up there. I do too. It's too bad it wasn't green and numbered to 6, but we'll take it. And the base cards weren't all that bad. Go ahead and take care of all those too. And anybody interested, we will rerun. We'll look at running this break again, but we needed to keep it kind of fresh here a little bit. So we're going to do baseball next, but we can certainly look at running this again. All right, Origins, what do you got in store for us this time? Empty box. Nice, Jacob. Obsidian International doesn't have autos, J-Rod. Which I'd already explained. Come on, man. Derwin James Jr. Ty Felton for the Vikings. And that is out of 49. 22 out of 49. No, I'm just giving you a hard time, Jay. Good morning. Ooh, for the Colts. Going to Rob. Here we go, Rob. How about a Tyler Warren out of 49? 7 out of 49. That's nice. On card. Yep. There's Daniil again. Daniil Hunter for the Texans out of 199. Jamaica Mon. Adam Thielen out of 225. Caleb Johnson out of 225. And an R.J. Harvey for the Broncos. Nope, no Patty this time. Obviously. But let me take care of these real quick. There's a very nice little Tyler Warren in there. That I will say. And we're not done yet. Midnight's next. Nothing is over. Nothing. Nice, Nook. Congrats. I don't know what team it was, but congratulations. Mrs. is back there orchestrating everything for us. It was, Gil. And all those boxes we had opened, he finally showed up. I knew he was going to. I didn't know who it was going to be. Could have been Noah. Could have been Mister. And we might not be done yet. He might just show up again. But I knew he was going to. Nice card there. And a Ty Felton, which I don't know much about for the Vikings, but it is low numbered, 22 out of 49 on the RPA. So we'll take it. Going to username here. All right. Last box of the break. Midnight. Speak now or forever hold your peace. There's no other boxes in this break. And then we'll do a little baseball. Good luck. I see you, Jason. Put it out into the world. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. But sometimes it does. There's our pack. Empty box. And Jason's looking for a cowboy. Very carefully, Bobby. Very carefully. With precision and vigor. All right, we didn't get an RPA this time. We're starting out with a Troy Franklin rookie for the Broncos. Good morning, Brittany. Good morning, good morning. For the San Francisco 49ers, Ricky Parasol going to PT. Niners eating a little bit here. QB. Oh, it's our boy. Old Anthony Richardson for the Colts going to Rob with that look. That's the biggest R I've ever seen him sign. That's a short print auto right there. Behind old Anthony. Johnny Wilson for the Eagles going to PT. For the Chiefs, Lunar Tide, rookie Xavier Worthy, going to Doctor. Still found a way to get a card, Doc. Look at you. Troy Franklin out of 50 on the gold for the Broncos, going to Rob G. And our last card is an Anthony Richardson. It was the Anthony Richardson box. Future starter for somewhere. Arizona Cardinals. Future starter for the Arizona Cardinals right here. Anthony Richardson. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Why is that? That card's a little bit thicker. Okay. Probably not the Colts. No, probably not the Colts. Well, I mean, wait till it. First of all, I would, these cards are a little bit thicker. What's going on here? That's different. The Toronto Argonauts. That's right. He might, Unbreakable. He very well might. Parasol. Franklin. Wilson. And AR one more again. I don't know. Somebody like AR is going to be around for a bit. I don't know who he's going to end up starting for. It's probably not the Colts. Could be. He's there. But probably not. But he'll end up somewhere. That I do know. I can just tell. I don't know if he'll have any success, but let's do a little recap. What do you say? Cold a lot of things. So Tops, you're chasing all the rookies, quarterbacks from 2024. You're chasing Tom Brady's. You're chasing one-on-one. Like you're chasing a lot of things. A lot of stuff. You're chasing beautiful cards in reality is what you're chasing. But it all depends on who's on them. All right, recap. Caleb Johnson. Daniil Hunter. Mike Allstock. A.J. Brown and Keenan Allen. Jared Verse. Adonai Mitchell. Geno Stone was out of 8. Bucky Irving. James Conner. Malik Neighbors. Lad McConkey. Bucky Irving. Ty Felton for the Vikings on the RPA out of 49. Troy Franklin's out of 50. Anthony Richardson. Adam Thielen out of 225. Xavier Worthy rookie Lunar Tide right there. Troy Franklin. Johnny Wilson auto. Anthony Richardson auto. Jaden Daniels silver die cut. On the nucleus, Purdy, McCaffrey, and Kittle. Quite the triumvirate there. Tyler Warren out of 49 on card auto. And Ricky Pearsall on the midnight auto. Everybody. And again, if you need to know who you have, just ask me. Okay, good luck, everybody. Football break is pinned at the bottom. We've done that more than a couple times this morning, you guys, and boy, oh boy, has it been spectacular. No lies were told. Acuna Jr. Richard Fitz for the Red Sox. You got a Red Sox, bro. It's over. Congratulations. Great break. Candelario on the refractor for the Reds. And Gunnar Henderson. Dylan Cruz, Lance Thomas for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez for the Guardians on the power players, and Spencer Strider. Good morning. Good. Maybe. Did you see? Okay. It was due. We were due. I said it yesterday morning. I don't know who's pulling it, but it's going to happen soon. It was the second one. It should be right in front of them, or towards the front, I would think. It was. Wherever the good cards are, they might be towards the back. Julio, Jackson Merrill for the Padres. Aaron Judge on the all etch. We'll take that. And Ketel Marte. Let's get something up there. We're not waiting anymore. Let's get something up there. We'll start with an Aaron Judge. You do get all cards, by the way, everybody. Just so you know, you get all cards. Yepes, Belozo, Ozzy Albies, and JJ Ablide. Dana. There's our auto. Brandon Lockridge for the Padres. Who got the Padres this go around? PT. PT, you've been doing all right this morning. Football, baseball, doesn't matter. 120 out of 199. Brent Rooker for the Athletics we take. And Jaron Duran. We're going to take that, Mr. Lockridge. Max Fried. Joshua Hader, Michael Harris II, refractor for the Braves, and James Talion. We got Spencer Steer, Angel Martinez for the Guardians, William Contreras on the refractor for the Brew Crew, and Yu Darvish. All right, all right, all right. Dylan Dingler. Bryce Terang. Dylan Cruz for the Nationals, and George Kirby. JT Realmuto, Kevin Alcantara, Nolan Arenado on the refractor, and J.P. Crawford. What's up, Jeff Leonard Music? Daniel Schneeman, Brandon Lowe, Jackson Merrill, and Josh Jung. Trey Sweeney, Anthony Santander, Josh Naylor for the Diamondbacks, and Bobby Witt Jr. Alec Bohm, Matt Strahm for the Phillies, Jacob deGrom, and Blake Snell. And again, anybody that's in here, you do get all cards, by the way. And I'm not top loading every single one, but the vast majority of them will be. So don't worry about that. Noel, oh, it's my boy, Hunter Green out of 199. That's BF, I think. I think you did that to me. How dare you? Dylan Cruz again for the Nationals, and Carlos Correa. We've got Jairo for the White Sox, Noel for the Guardians, Mookie Betts on the refractor, and Francisco Alvarez. How about that? How about that? Good morning, Lion Hunter. Francisco Lindor, Lars Nootbaar, James Woods will take for the Nationals, and Trey Turner. Good to see you, brother. Hope you're having a good Thursday. We're just getting a little baseball rip in, then we got a little football after that. You know what I'm saying. There's old Conine's boy, Griffin. Drew Thorpe, Jackson Merrill, and Isaiah Kiner. I see you, dog. Campero for the Angels. Adam Mazier for the Marlins. Jacob Wilson and Imanga. There you go, A's. A's kind of showing up in this box. This is the easiest of the boxes we have in this break, actually. Monetarily, anyways. And it is Topps Chrome. I mean, come on. Andrew Vaughn. Swellenbach. Bryce Terang, and Gavin Sheets. Appreciate the likes. Michael Hellman, Spencer Horowitz, Tyler Anderson on the refractor for the Angels, and Brenton Doyle. Zach Wheeler, DJ Hers, Power Players Francisco Lindor, and Ronald Blanco. All right. Let's move on to a Tier 1, I said. Football break pinned at the bottom of your screen. I don't know what's left in it, but I know it's a good break. I done it more than a couple times this morning. Tier 1 is up. Not too bad, Nook. Not too bad. But let's see what old Tier 1 can do. Empty box is what it is. All right, we are starting out with Kobe Mayo for the Orioles. Take that, Mr. Walter. Ooh. Reggie Jackson for the A's on the patch out of 25. Game used. That's sick. 25 out of 25. Nice hit, Sean. They are really nice cards. That just, look at it. That just looks good in general. Oh, Wade Boggs for the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. 8 out of 15. Look at that auto. Yeah, these are nice cards. There's no doubt about that. Wow. Okay. And behind old Wade Boggs is a Marcell Ozuna. 17 out of 99 going to my boy Hanson. Well, that's pretty good. Devil Rays. And some of these cards are a little bit thicker than others. Some are 55 points, some are not. I guess that's just how they did it. The Angels get a little lead here. And a Kobe Mayo. And we have one more of those in this. So we're not done yet with Tier 1. But man, what a product. But now we must move on to Finest. We must. It's non-negotiable. Next box, 5 cards. Let's hope so. All right, we got 6 packs, empty box. Come on, James, let's get it. Maybe Finest is where it's at. Maybe that's where he's chilling. Josh Jung, Chase Dollander, Pete Crow Armstrong, Sugano for the Orioles, Fernando Tatis, Brandon Lowe, Spencer Swellenbach for the Braves. On the debut, Jackson Jobe for the Tigers, Connor Norby for the Marlins, and Roki Sasaki for the Dodgers. All right. Okay. 1 pack down. Ellie, Gunnar Henderson, Luis Angel Acuna for the Mets, Corbin Burns, Justin Henry Malloy out of 150 for that's Tigers, right? Yep. I just want to make sure. Couldn't see his helmet all that well. For the Tigers, and that is Jared. It's going to Jared. Wyatt Langford for the Rangers. Will Wagner for the Blue Jays out of 200. Manny Machado. Tyler Locklear for the Mariners. And Cole Reagans. That's be what it is. A little Will Wagner action. Stephen Kwan, Hyesung Kim, Pete Alonso, Manny Machado, Orvelis Martinez, Ryan Bliss. Let's see here. Orvelis Martinez for the Blue Jays out of 350. Cam Smith for the Astros on the arrivals. Jose Ramirez. And Giancarlo Stanton on the uncommon. He is, Jacob, he is.
Max Muncy. Drew Thorpe for the White Sox. Paul Skeens. Spencer Swellenbach. One more again. Christian Campbell for the Red Sox. There's a nice Nick Kurtz for the A's that just sat for a minute. Rhett Lauder for the Reds out of 150. Wyatt Langford for the Rangers. Kobe Mayo and Yu Darvish. A little Rhett Lauder action. And a Nick Kurtz. Chilling in the cup. Byron Buxton. Shohei. Rhett Lauder. Kobe Mayo. Riley Green. Bill Mazeroski, 3 out of 75 for the Pirates. Look at this gent. My goodness. There's a bucko. Look at Frit. Bill Mazeroski. There's your Pirate, brother. It's a 3 out of 75. Matt Shaw's out of 200 for the Cubbies. Connor Norby is out of 150 for the Marlins. Jacob Wilson for the A's on the arrivals. And Christian Campbell for the Red Sox. Take all of these. Take one of them. Take one of them. And Mr. Shaw. We still got some room up front here. Let's do this. There we go. Connor Norby, Devin Williams and Wyatt Langford, Cam Smith for the Stros, Walker Buehler for the Red Sox. Red Sox deciding to show up now. Caden Dana for the A's. Ooh, Ellie out of 200. This card was not in this break. Forget about it. These are not the droids you're looking for. 52 out of 200. Who's that? I know it's Tony Gwynn, but who's he with? Oh, Ted Williams on the finest timelines. Jose Altuve and Chandler Simpson. All right, now it's Topps Chrome Jumbo time. And we'll end with that last tier one. It's a football break is pinned at the bottom. I'm pretty sure it's pinned. I hope it's pinned. It definitely is now, if it wasn't. All right, here we go. It's a lot of cards. It's a lot of cards. 6 and 6. Empty box. Here we go. Scooble. Renfroe and Quan. Eugenio Suarez. Greg Jones for the Rockies. Jacob Wilson for the A's. Jordan Alvarez for the Astros. Adley Rutschman for the Orioles. Matt McClain. Justin Henry Malloy. And Jung-Hoo Lee. Yeah, there was two. It was that one. Just so you, if you're trying to remember who it was that one. Actually, it is. I think. Yes, it is. It's always down at the bottom. Code 104560. Torres. Louis Robert. Candelario. Tanner Beebe. McGreevy. Aaron Judge. Baroa. Story. Zebby Matthews. Brooks Lee for the Twins. Reese Hoskins for the Brew Crew. Dustin Harris for the Rangers. Jake Bloss and Corbin Burns. Don't forget, we still got tier 1 over there. Yeah, e-break, but that won't be, I mean, if you're wanting to get in it, we ain't got a ton. It's not like you, I'm just telling you. It ain't going to be like, man, I can get in that all weekend. Nope. No. Nope. Albies. Harris. Ooh, hold on here. Is that who I think that is? Andres Chaparro for the Nationals. Getting ready to destroy it, it looks like. Kobe Mayo for the Orioles. Mazier Mason Miller. Richard Fitz and Julio Rodriguez. Nationals get a little bit of love. And there's a tier 1 still sitting over there. Oh, my goodness. Tyler Anderson, Josh Naylor, Mookie Betts, Justin Verlander, Roki Sasaki, Ian Happ, Evan Carter for the Rangers, Shane Bieber for the Guardians, Jazz Chisholm Jr. for the Yankees, Belozo, and Joshua Hader. Contreras, Arenado and Scherzer, Romo, Carpenter, Ronald Acuna Jr., 74 out of 99. Hanson, there you go. James Wood on the power players. Jose Ramirez all etch. Christian Mena for the Diamondbacks. Swellenbach and Horowitz. Nice little Acuna. Sean, he might be. You never know. You never quite know around these parts. Fitzgerald. Nolan Gorman. Goldschmidt. Baker for the Nationals. Juan Soto. Chaparro. James Woods, Fortune 15. Ryan McMahon for the Rockies. Miguel Andujar for the Athletics. DJ Hers and Anthony Santander. We have 2 autos left in this. Castellanos. Vientos, Luis Garcia Jr., Leo Jimenez, Mullins, Byron Buxton, Chrome Graphs for the Twins. 23 out of 50. That's pretty sick. What do we think about that one, Bobby? User name here with the W. Those are nice. That's nice. 23 out of 50. Francisco Lindor for the Mets. Ellie De La Cruz, Future Stars. Adrian Del Castillo for the Diamondbacks. Noel and Lars Nootbaar. Should have one left and a tier 1 still chilling over there. Devin Williams, Jackson Churio, Jeff McNeil and Brooks Lee, Ryan Jeffers, Orvelis Martinez, power players Shohei Ohtani, Yoshida for the Red Sox, Nico Horner for the Cubs. That looks sick. Drew Thorpe and Terrain. Write this down. Take a little note. Webb, McClanahan, Langford, Carroll, Shunk. On the lava, DJ Hers out of 150 for the Nationals. Corey Seager, Matt Strahm. Hayden Birdsong for the Giants. Kevin Alcantara and Brandon Lowe. Oh, really now? Gore, Butler, Jimenez, Rodriguez for the Brew Crew, Profar for the Braves, Kumar Rocker on the rookie rush for the Rangers, Francisco Lindor, Fortune 15, Garrett Crochet for the Red Sox, Nolan Jones for the Guardians, Cade Povich, and Zach Neto. Going to come down to the one last two little packs here. We should still have an auto left. Yes, we should. And we got tier 1 chilling over there too. We ain't done yet. No, we ain't done yet. Severino, O'Neal, Gordon Grosfo for the Cardinals, Suzuki, Sogard for the Red Sox. Mick Abel for the Phillies on the rookie auto. All right. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Going to Corey. And there's a little Bryce Harper action behind that. And a little Jackson Churio action behind that. Let's go ahead and take care of all of those while I'm at it. Jackson Churio. Tom Sagassi for the Cardinals. Kenny Powers for, oh no, that's Grant Holmes. Grant Holmes for the Braves. And Josh Bell. Connor Wong, Gavin Lux, Tristan McKenzie, Matt Olson, Diaz for the Diamondbacks, Cortez for the Brew Crew, Aaron Judge, Power Players, Lars Nootbaar, Garrett Cole, Refractor, Misner, and Vargas to end out the tops. All right, Tier 1, it's down to Tier 1. Here we are, Tier 1 time. Good luck, everybody. First box was spectacular. Let's hope this follows suit. And I'll do a recap of all this. And then we got football at the bottom. And that is going to be my last break of the morning. Empty box. But I'll be back tomorrow morning. Noah and Kobe will be on tonight. Shota Imanga out of 99 for the Cubs. Xander Bogaerts for the Padres. Look at that, out of 149. Look at all them patches. Game used memorabilia. We'll take that. Take a little Xander Bogaerts action. Oh, no. Reese Hines out of 149 for the Reds. 102 out of 149. That's my boy. And last but not least, Will Smith for the, that's Dodgers, right? Yep, Dodgers on the patch auto. Just really, really good looking cards. That's all I can say about these. And hopefully one day I see a bat knob. The Fresh Prince of L.A. Appreciate you, Newt. This one's a little thicker. I'm going to do a recap real quick, and then I'll get that last football break up there presented for all to see. It is pinned at the bottom right now, and it's been very, very good to more than a couple of people this morning. Old Xander. Appreciate you all. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. I'll be back tomorrow morning. Trust and believe that. To a certain degree, yes, oldest City Breakers. I don't watch it like I used to, like every game, every night. But yes, I do. There was a time where I used to watch every game, every night. But not anymore. Let's get all these autos here. Because there's more than a couple. Cincinnati Reds. Cincinnati Reds. That's my squadron. Always and forever. All right. A recap. Jazz Chisholm, Jacob Wilson, Will Wagner, Spencer Swellenbach, Francisco Lindor, and Mazur, Norby, Bliss, Orvelis Martinez, Jacob Wilson, Mookie Betts, Rhett Lauder. Behind Rhett Lauder is Roki Sasaki, James Woods, Matt Shaw, Hunter Green out of 199, Dylan Cruz, Angel Martinez for the Guardians, Aaron Judge and Jackson Churio, Kumar Rocker, Birdsong, Del Castillo, Mania, Hoskins, Harris, Nick Kurtz, Dylan Cruz, Kobe Mayo, Brooks Lee, Jacob Wilson, just a good-looking card refractor, Christian Campbell, Caden Dana, Jordan Alvarez, Ellie De La Cruz out of 200, James Wood, Ronald Acuna Jr. out of 99, Shohei, Francisco Lindor, Yoshida for the Red Sox, Aaron Judge and Sagasy, Bryce Harper, and DJ Hers. Marcel Osuna out of 99, 17 out of 99. Nice. Justin Henry Malloy for the Tigers. That was out of 150. Mick Abel. Chromographs. 23 out of 50 for the Twins, Byron Buxton. Chaparro for the Nationals. Xander Bogaerts patch for the Padres out of 149. Reese Hines out of 149. Imanga for the Cubs. Will Smith for the Dodgers. Kobe Mayo for the Orioles. Angels, Reggie Jackson, 25 out of 25, the California Angels. Brandon Lockridge out of 199 for the Padres. Wade Boggs out of 8 out of 15, Tampa Bay. And Bill Mazeroski for the Pirates. Got a little bit of, hang on, he's got some panini dust on him. Let's get that panini dust off old Bill there. He deserves better. There you go, Bill. We got you taken care of, Bill. And that was that. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you. Football break is pinned at the bottom. That will be the last one I'm doing this morning. Appreciate you, Hanson. You've done pretty well with them. And there it is. It's ribbon time. That's right. I like it. And I see a few new people that's hopped into this break. Thank you for hopping in. Hopefully, it's a good break for you. Select, be good to us. Please and thank you. 6 packs, empty box. It started with Tip Ryman this morning, and it's ending with Tip Ryman. Behind Tip, Elam. Levante David for the Bucks. Devin Singletary. A select certified Drake of May for the Pats. Bucky Irving on the base, and a Spencer Rattler. That wasn't a bad pack at all. Now, I don't top load every single base rookie. They will be in due time, but for break's sake, I don't do that. But we'll put Drake up there. But there were some good base rookies right there. Fashanu. JJ qualifies for that too. Marquise Brown. Xavier Worthy on the little silver die cut for the Chiefs. I like it. I like it a lot. Who got the Chiefs this go round? Who got the Chiefs this go round? Oh, it's Chuck. We do take those, Chuck. Yes, we do. And a nice little Ray Davis for the Bills while we're at it. Roma Dunzi on the future. And Jordan Love. Here you go, is it Jorge? Yeah, that's Jorge. Got your little Ray Davis action, Jorge. Prescott. Tariq Woolen. Dak Prescott one more again. Barry Sanders. Breaks over. Have a good day, everybody. Bo Nix on the turbocharged. Tommy Townsend. And Xavier Legette. Got the Lions. Old Derek did. Oh, it's Barry. It's Barry. All right, so keep being good to us. Drew Bledsoe. J.C. Latham. Josh Allen. Tua Tagovailoa Raviolis. DeMarcus Ware. Josh Allen. And Joseph Alt. Hang on, what happened here? Hold on 1 minute here. Okay, we're good. BTJ for the Jags on the base. Cam Little. Jared Goff on the die cut. Rashad White. Marshawn Lloyd for the Pack. Ed Oliver. And a Joe Namath. He does not, Derek. But he has cards in it. But he doesn't, and I wish that he did. And the reason why I know that is I immediately looked it out when that came out. Because the cards are really cool. He does have some inserts in there, though, Derek. Gibson, Carter, Samuel, Kittle for the Niners. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Line's semi-eaten right now. Zay Flowers and Josh Allen. And if you ever get the Lions, you know what that means. Semi-eaten is, you know, a good thing. You got Amon-Ra, you got Barry Sanders, you got Jared Goff. That Select Mega was brought to you by the Detroit Lions. All right, Phoenix, what you got for us? Can we get a gold real quick before the end of the day? Empty. Karlaftis, C.J. Stroud, Jalen Warren, Tyler Lockett. Oh, hold on. Logan Wilson. Ray Davis out of 80 for the Bills. Not bad. Jorge, that's a 39 out of 80. And Brennan Rice for the Chargers out of 180. Kyler Murray, Minshew and Breece Hall, James Conner, Quincy Williams, Hufanga, and Baker Mayfield. That is out of 88 for the Bucs. I told you a Baker could show up. DeAndre Swift, Josh Downs and Derrick Henry, Adam Thielen, Montez Sweat, Stephon Diggs, and Derek Carr for the Saints out of 180. We've got Geno Stone, Bryce Young, Danico Autry and Zach Moss, Nico Collins, Chris Carter and Randy Moss on the Treasure Tandem. That's not numbered, but we'll take it. And a Kyron Williams first on print out of 40 for the Rams. Well, Weidman. How about a little treat for you? Kyle Pitts, Gabriel Davis and Bradley Chubb, Jamar Chase, Trayvon Walker, Micah Parsons, and our base rookie is Braden Fisk. Hey, Bridget. Well, hello to you too. Sutton, Allen, Stingley, Jones, Ramondre, Ty J. Spears, and for the Tennessee Titans, Tavondre Sweat out of 180. All right, that's the end of retail. On we must move. We must move forward. Obsidian time. Now again, Obsidian, most of the time, it has an auto. Not every time, but most of the time. We're going to find out right now because I'm going to open it. He's actually a really good player, 420. I think you guys did well with that draft pick. Space Eater. All right, there it is, empty box. All right, Jair Alexander. Kendrick Bourne for the Pats. T. Suggs for the Ravens ain't too bad. For the Titans, there's a Ty J. Spears, 420. And looks like maybe we got an auto this time. Good luck. For the Ravens, Very nice. For the Baltimore Ravens, Zay Flowers, we're going to take that. The penny guy. I know your name says something else. I remember seeing it, but the penny guy with his A Flowers auto. Is that you? Are you the penny guy? You are, aren't you? Yep, you sure are. Well, sometimes that happens. Sometimes boxes can be team heavy. But we got 2 hobbies left here. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. And before I get through this, I'm going to need these. I can already tell there's only one left. All right. Origins. Nestled in the corner here is our Origins pack. There it is, empty box. And they did a really good job this year. Origins definitely stepped up their game a little bit versus the last 2 years, in my opinion. All right, we're starting out with Riley Leonard for the Colts. Believe that is Bear Down, if I remember correctly. Yep, there you go, Bear Down. Little Leonard action. They're not bad, Bridget. They're not bad. Jaden Higgins for the Texans. I told you they showed up in this a lot. There you go, Sarah. Behind old Jaden. How about a Tesla patch out of 49? Well, well, well. See, that's what I'm talking about. Look how good that card looks. That's just nice. It's just nice all the way around. That's going to Derek. Oh, Derek. Oh, thanks. Oh, 2 lion head emojis mean keep it, Primo. Thanks, man. Have a great day. Behind Tesla, Jalen Walker for the Falcons out of 225. Jay Jetta out of 99 for the Vikings. And our last card is a ETN for the Panthers. And we're not done yet. There's one special box still in play. It's midnight. And you better speak now or forever hold your peace, because it's the only box left in this break. Put it out there. Put it out there into the world. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't, and sometimes it does. But it's worth trying. That's calling it, Chuck. My goodness. That's right. Put it out there. Somebody's bound to be right. If you all do it, somebody's bound to be right. Then you could go, I told you so. What a nice little patch this is. Wow, look at that card. Jealous. Primo's jealous. All right, midnight. Here it is. Last box of the break. Then I'll do a recap. And then Noah and Kobe will be on tonight. And I'll be back tomorrow morning. G-Man, I guess. But, you know, we don't ever know. We just don't ever know. Empty box. That box came back at me. It was like, no. Might have an RPA. I don't know. I can't tell. Oh, yeah, there has Unbreakable. You're right. Xavier Worthy. There is an RPA. And it is for the Ravens. They continue to eat. Nate Wiggins, 7 out of 35 on a beautiful-looking player-worn patch. Boy, did you pick the right time to hop into this. 420. pull up. Chop Robinson for the Finns going to Jacob. Well, how about that, Jacob? Defensive end. Ooh, 17 out of 75. Bruce Smith. We had the Bills. Jorge, there you go, bro. 17 out of 75. Bruce Smith. One of the best to ever do it. Xavier Worthy is numbered to 99 for the Chiefs. Some of y'all put it out there into the world and it showed up. Let's go into Chuck. Joey Porter out of 149. That's another one that threw it out into the world and said, we need some Steelers. Let's see. What's the last one? It's old Brett Favre on the star-studded for the Vikings. Unbreakable. Oh, man. I did everything I could. Tops won't let Jags show up, though. It's an illegal maneuver. Sorry, Josh. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I appreciate you all, though. More. Old Bruce Smith. Chop. Appreciate you, Josh. Sorry, Unbreakable. I'll be back in the morning if y'all want to hang out. Maybe tomorrow's your day. Because it has been before. I've been here for it. I remember it. Appreciate you, bro. All right, let me get all these together and let's do a recap. Appreciate you, bro. Thanks, Jacob. I know most of y'all leave when I do the recap anyways. But let's go ahead and get this taken care of. Let's do a little recap action. How about, what kind of order do I want to put these in? Let's do that. Let's do that. We'll do this. All right. Have a good rest of your day, everybody. Noah and Kobe will be on not too long from now, really, when you think about it. Just a couple of hours. And then I'll be back on tomorrow morning. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Last recap of the morning. ETN, Sweat, Chris Carter and Randy Moss. Kyron Williams was first on print out of 40. Baker Mayfield for the Bucks. Jared Goff die cut. Ray Davis. Drake May for the Pats. Ray Davis was out of 80 for the Bills. Barry Sanders. Xavier Worthy silver die cut for the Chiefs. Jaden Higgins auto going to Sarah. She knew exactly when the Texans needed to be grabbed. Look at you, Sarah. How did you know? Terrell Suggs. Ty J. Spears. Jalen Walker. Justin Jefferson. Brett Favre for the Vikings on the star-studded. Joey Porter out of 149 for the Steelers. Xavier Worthy. Xavier Worthy out of 99. 27 out of 99. Zay Flowers. Chop Robinson for the Miami Dolphins. Riley Leonard RPA for the Colts. Nate Wiggins with 7 out of 35 on the RPA, player worn RPA. Bruce Smith on the Stroke of Midnight auto out of 75, 17 out of 75. And I just put him at the back last because he's my boy. First on print out of 49, Tesla patch. There it is. There it is. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out with me this morning. I will be back tomorrow morning. Noah and Kobe are on tonight. And we got some foosball. So thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to turn off YouTube.